So let's discuss the beneficial ownership information report that most people involved with companies have been wondering about for some time. So we've been waiting quite some time to decide what was going to happen. It looked like maybe this would be reversed, maybe not, but this is just a continuing effort for the federal government to be able to track people that are trying not to report assets or lower their tax bill or eliminate their tax bill. So the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, FinCEN, we want to highlight the importance of compliance with this new mandate. If you just want to know how to do it, just skip ahead. We're just going to give some background here and then show you exactly how to do it. So if you see here, this is a website you're going to go to. You really want a login.gov account. I think ultimately everyone's going to be required to do one anyways. And once you have that, you can go into here. But all companies must now submit a beneficial ownership information report, or BOIR, or just BOI. This initial submission is crucial. Following this, companies will only need to update the form annually. Enacted as part of the 2021 National Defense Authorization Act and amended by the Bank Secrecy Act. The CTA is intended to close a perceived information gap related to money laundering and other illicit acts. It is imperative to note that failure to comply with this requirement may result in substantial penalties. You've probably heard about the $591 per day, and other legal consequences, but there's also a possibility of 2 years in prison. The BOI is designed to identify individuals who either own or exert significant control over the company, including members of the C-suite. Compliance necessitates that these individuals are accurately listed in the report. For each person required to be included in the report, you must provide either their unique FinCEN ID or attach a copy of their driver's license. That's why we're saying just go ahead and get the login.gov, create your FinCEN account, because if we need to do the whole process for you, we have to get a copy of your driver's license. We need passwords and stuff like that. It's a little more invasive as far as the information that we need or that anyone else should need. So just get your login.gov and create your account. So although completing this report is seemingly straightforward, it can be time consuming. To assist you in this matter, we are offering several options. Well, really two. There's some nuances if you need, but the two options. For a fee of $500, we'll handle the filing of the BOI for your company, including necessary documentation. We would have to get a copy of your driver's license for this, and then all individuals required to report in the corporation. This process will also provide the company with its FinCEN ID for future filing. So most likely, most people won't have to worry about it. It'll just be updating if something changes. Now, again, this is just, there's some companies that have been able to launder money, and they do this by setting up corporations, but they're not a part of the corporation where their name goes on anything. So that's where this new FinCEN ID. So anyone that has some control or involvement in the corporation, they have to get listed. And you might be wondering, the answer is yes. The government already has access to probably all this information. You easily could have just taken the form itself and just added, one little line. Nonprofits are already kind of doing something that would that you could utilize and not have to make everyone go ahead and do all this separate stuff. And we're already basically under a national ID program, so why would you need a login.gov? You should be able to just use your driver's license, but I don't know. Maybe we have Oklahoma to thank for not being able to do that. I don't know. But, so this is our preferred method. Method number 2, we have a reduced fee. It's what we prefer. We only charge $250 in to do the BOI, but basically you just go to the website here and you're doing this part. You're just sending us the number, and that way we can finish processing your BOI for the corporation. Obviously, it's a lot less money, or it's half the price, And this part of what you have to do is not very time consuming for you. So we're asking you to please consider option 2, which would best suit your company's needs. Hopefully, most likely, we're guessing so. We aim to ensure your compliance with the FinCEN regulations as efficiently as possible. We've waited until August just to make sure that we're really going to have to do it before we prematurely go through these hoops. So step number 1, just go to this website. We'll follow up with many people with an email, so you can just click on it. Step 2 is to complete your individual FinCEN ID with your login.gov account. Again, if you don't have one, just create one. Go to login.gov, get your ID, create this account. To create this account with a login.gov, it's super fast. It'll just take you a few seconds. Then when you get the FinCEN ID number for the individuals, just send it to us. We'll do the rest. That's it. All right, it's not a big deal. We'll get it all done, and most likely you won't have to do it in the future.